Welcome to the COD Rec League. We are here in the Platinum Championship Best of 7. Atlanta Dazed has a 1-0 lead, and we are already here in this checkmate hardpoint. It's top life goal with Getting in QQ. Are you ready for the championship tonight?
I'm gassed up, baby. We already fighting it off and playing. We wasted no time on this championship week. Getting it started, getting hot, and I already see my man Shadow on the red side anyways, up to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, man, you can see that these Maui Chums are taking control of this playing hill. But as soon as the Atlanta Dazed starts getting the control, they get the kills they need. They get into this hill, break in. Now you got Maui Chums trying to fight in from this far spawn side, trying to break in. Outages with one. Can he find two? He cannot. He gets taken down. And this P1 hold is looking good for the size of Atlanta Dazed as they have control of those P2 spawns.
Gonna hopefully get the last bit of the seconds here to get that extra time on top. But yeah, as you said, they already have the side of this back kind of in their favor. They got the position. We see 3 of those blue arrows going what looks like under and above and in the plane, doing everything they can do to get around this side to try and get a break.
Yeah, here comes the break. Well, no, there's no break actually right now because Atlanta Dazed has great map position around this map. But you can see all Maui Chums trying to find him from the back. 9, who's going to be the first one up? Can he find one? He does find Shadow. He's looking for another one, but he gets taken down from Acro Ace. And this Atlanta Dazed host, first 20 seconds, all theirs. Sending Maui Chums back to the spawns to regroup, to rethink how we're going to break into this P2 because they got a pretty good hold on it. Atlanta Dazed has.
Yeah, they've already grinded out almost like 30 seconds on this hill, made their lead around 40 right now, so that is big. But we are looking into this game, and your Jim stacked a point matchup of the night is going to be the Shadow v Shadow out there. We got boys with the same name out there. We got the red Shadow versus the blue Shadow. I'm going to be looking at that all game long, seeing who comes out on top.
Yeah, man. I mean, these matchups, we got 9 more outages and Shadow for Maui, Utopia, Shadow, Blood, and Acro. All 8 of these players, great players in the COD Rec League. But this battle for bottom plane is on, and it's like Maui Chums have won it so far. Player 4 just needs to jump on the point so his team can start getting some time. But the big battle in the back, outages and Utopian has been to win that battle. Atlanta Dazed on the hill, Maui Chums spawning up in this backside. Can they break into this hill? Here comes player 2 and player 2 trying to make a move. The hill is temporarily cleared out, but Blood, man, he is out for blood. 3 kills go in the favor of Atlanta Dazed. Maui Chums back to their spawns, trying to figure out how they're gonna break into this hill.
Yeah, and if you didn't know, I mean, this is what Atlanta Dazed been doing all season long. These guys are Cold War heroes. These guys grind this game, and they show you every night they get streamed why that work is valid, because they be out here hunting, almost hitting that 100-point mark right off the bat. And if we look at this next spawn, they kind of have the good control of that too, but you're going to want to get some plane control, and that is outages right now. Morph going to find a different 2-piece on the map. Outages waiting to make his mark on this fight right now, but he will get picked up. So some of that plane control going to go back to the Dazed, but some early time for Maui is needed. So they're kind of clawing their way back in this one, Goon.
Yeah, I mean, they got to hold this hill here. I mean, a big hold here, they need it, but it just seems like every time they try to get on this hill, Atlanta Dazed are there with the reinforcement, with the troops to break in. Now they're just getting up to the 100-point mark. More for the nice kill onto Acro Ace, but still the hill is contested. It's being highly fought over. 2 kills go in the favor of the Atlanta Dazed, but 3 just go in the favor of Maui Chums. They try to get the 4th, but that player's Shadow is just being too big. 2 big kills by the size of Red Shadow to make sure his team holds down this hill. Now the rotation is on. Maui is there. It's going to be a big hill. We've been saying this for the last 2 hills, but Maui Chum, they have to hold here. They cannot keep letting Atlanta Dazed stretch out this lead.
Yeah, and unfortunately, they all drop right as this hill's about to pop. Just kind of a late push from the Dazed, just getting in there, getting in the back, knowing exactly what they need to do. But these are 2 huge kills for Maui to get maybe some footing back in it. But they're already spawning back, so they will all be there for this fight again. This is a quick 4v4 on the map that Maui needs to come out on top. And it looks like they're doing so. 3 kills from Maui. They got to find the 4th in Shadow. They will do so. Got to push these last spawners out. They got 1 more spawn in. That was Blood that popped up on the map. Will they pick him up, or will he be a nuisance? It looks like a nuisance as we see 3 kills come from the Dazed in the feed. Thankfully, that last kill coming in from Maui is going to keep this hill white, but Dazed up to about a 100-point lead right now, Goon.
Yeah, man, Maui Chums, they got to start fighting back. But now this P1 is getting ready to pop off, and you can see Atlanta Dazed are already fighting to get that hill control. 2 kills go in their favor, and now Maui Chums are trying to get the rest of this hard time down. They're going to get the rest of the scrap time. So now the battle is on for P1. They're going from this back plane. You got to see player 2 and player 1 making their way through this back plane. Atlanta Dazed are on this hill time. Nine, he finds one with the nade, trying to look for the second play. He's looking through all the corners, but he cannot find this last player, but Morph is there to take out Shadow. Now it's up to Utopian to try to hold this hill down by himself. He jumps out on 9, but 9 Gunny is just too good right there. And Maui Chums were in the hill for temporarily for a quick second, but aggro Ace, he's been aggro. He's been in the hill, getting the kills that his team needs as he takes down outages. Maui Chums are fighting getting this hill, but every time they get close, they just get taken down.
Yeah, Maui really trying their best, but I mean, down 1-0 in this series already, right, due to the winner's bracket advantage for the Dazed. And I mean, it's almost like they are warmed up from that game because they came into this thing hot, and they've been really just able to stifle the pressure at all moments, other than maybe right now where Maui, again, finally seems like they have a setup in place for a big money hill that they could make work, but it's got to be now or never, Goon. They've got to get a hold in.
Now or never is the word, and a hold they gotta do. And outages start off at one tracer going back and forth as we got a blue and red kill feed, but that kill by outages gives the advantage to Maui Chums. There's one more player, and there it goes. Shadow finds it, so a big 4 down. Atlanta Dazed back to the response. They got the first 20 seconds. Now trying to accrue the next 20 seconds, because if they can get this, they'll find themselves at the 100-point mark. But like you said, Q, they need the full 60. They need this to be a money hill.
Yeah, it's been a good start, but this kind of late push seems to be working. Other than these 2 big kills they found on the outer, that'll be 4 down. Another big hold from Maui. That'll be almost a full 60 on that hill. That has brought them right back into this game, but they must keep it up, as that is like a great hold we just seen out of them. But you know, this team, they're full of veterans. These guys have won other titles. They, I'm sure, did absolutely fine in their Cold War seasons without me knowing exactly off the top of my head. So this is the kind of stuff that they are known to do. So I'm looking at them to even complete this comeback and bring us closer.
Yeah, man, the comeback is on as they rotated onto this bottom plane hill, and they are there. It's going to be up to Utopian. He's the first one up. I think he's going to take his time, wait for his teammates, but they find him, take him down. Kill feed is lighting up blue for the Maui Chums. These Maui Chums, they are fighting back from the depths. They were down by over 100 points, but they are here. They are back. Now the hill is just being stymied. Nobody's there as the kill feed is lighting up red and blue. Team kill just go by. So that could help the Atlanta Dazed as player 5. He's the closest player to this hill, but I think he's on top. Yeah, he's on top. Now he finally jumped down on this hill, but he gets taken down by Shadow. 1-29, 1-95 is the scoreline. Atlanta Dazed are on the hill. There is the contest. There is a Maui break. They need to hold the rest of the scrap time and get on the rotation if they want to keep themselves in this game, Q.
Yeah, they cleaned it up. They did pretty good on that hill, too, considering they kept it mostly white for the most part. But, you know, all these points are going to count now for the Dazed. But they brought this lead to right around 50. So if they can just play an even game and work on those spawns for new, they can work their way right back into this game, as they've already done so. And this feed has looked so much more blue than it did in that first half of the game. So I am looking at them that they have woke up. They are here. This is about to be quite the championship match, folks. Again, I remind you all one more time, the Dazed are up 1-0 in this series. So this map means even more for Maui.
Yeah, it means the most to Maui, and the comeback looks like it's trying to be on by the Maui Chums as they're getting big hardpoint time. They're getting the kills that they need. They're spawning out these Atlanta Dazed, making Atlanta Dazed think about how they're going to break in this hill. Morph being the big play guy that he's known to be, getting the kills that he needs to be, but there's a big break by Acro Ace. When Atlanta Dazed needs to play, you know Acro Ace is there to make that play. Yep. Break is in for Atlanta Dazed. They're going to get this score up to about 230, I want to say 230, 229, 225 probably to 166. So these next hills are going to have to be perfect, be played by the Maui Chums.
Yeah, we see the Maui is just kind of positioned for old right now. I wonder if they want these flood kills out so they can secure that spawn, is maybe what they're doing. And Naim is picking up all the kills from the back. He's got one more. He's going to get the team shots in. This is going to be another clean setup for Maui, and those setups have looked a lot better in the second half of this map, Goon. So I will be looking at now the Atlanta Dazed to make a break, because, I mean, this is really a good spot for Maui getting this time. 227 is not too horrible to deal with considering, but they are going to have to find some of these kills as they go 2 for 2 on these openers. They're going to find a third, trade out out the third on the other side as well. Acro Ace is into the back, gonna peek up in that wood. He'll get one before getting picked off. Blood just raining some shots in as they are trying to make this hold, but Atlanta is in. They are up for 229, dude, and this is getting right down to it.
Yeah, this is going to be it. Maui Chums need all the scrap time, and they, of course, need that rotation. So all Atlanta Dazed had to do is just try to hold these guys back, have another play nail. Big kill right there between Utopian and Shadow, and that may have been the kill of the match. And you see all Atlanta Dazed have all the reinforcements here on this plane hill. So this is going to be the break of breaks. Can the Maui Chums break in? The kill feed lights up 2 kills for Atlanta Dazed. They are on the brink. 15 seconds of winning this game. It's going to be a big break by the Maui Chums. They're trying to force their way through the back, through the side windows, but they cannot get close. 7 seconds is all Atlanta Dazed needs to get in this hill. There goes the flight contest. There goes the break, and Maui Chums are in. Utopian's the last man up. He gets taken down, and the break is in. The break is in for the Maui Chums. Now Atlanta Dazed, 5 seconds, all they need to win. They're still fighting for, there's the break of the Atlanta Dazed needed. There's 3 seconds left. Here comes Outages. Outages with 1, equals 2. Big 2, but the reinforcements are there for Atlanta Dazed. And that is it. Atlanta Dazed win this game, 250 to 218.
And that late push from the Dazed, they knew they only needed 5 seconds. They bust in the back of the plane. They knew they had no spawns for new. They knew they needed to collect that last 5 seconds. They double push in there, and Utopian picks up the pieces. What an end to a crazy map 1 with a comeback from Maui, getting themselves back into that. Maui's just going to bounce back because they look great on the second half of that map. So I'm going 6-3 Maui, the Miami Chums.
Yeah, man, Maui Chums, man, Island boys, they just trying to make it.
Yeah.
And now they're making their way to this B site, but Atlanta Dazed, they are pushing up, getting into this top piano building. Big kill by Utopian. Trades go back and forth. I think, Blood got the first blood got the first blood. 2 Miami Chum, he got me saying it now. 2 Maui Chums left on the board. Shadow and 9 versus Utopian and Acro, because there was a big snipe that just happened by 9. So, can Shadow get this kill? He may have just gotten out the way, but he knows where he is. So this is going to be a big battle taking place in the back. Utopian ends up winning that battle, but 9 knows exactly where these players are. So can he make the play and clutches up for his team?
And he's got the bomb. It looks like he's thinking rotate here, which is a very good play, obviously, as he was looking at one of the tougher shots in the Cold War game, was ripping one of those guys off that dock heady. So, but it doesn't look like he really wants to go through with it. Maybe he's thinking he faked the rotate, but either way, these Dazed members have not moved too far. So he's going to run into them again in this parking lot. What is he going to get for timing? It will not go so well. Dazed, that was an aggressive strategy. 2 guys out to piano room like that pays off. They picked up the kills early and 1-0 Dazed.
Yeah, man, I think this was the biggest kill of the match right here. Utopia in that one-on-one. But, Sub versus the AR, we already know Sub's going to win that 80% of the time. I say 80% of the time because sometimes that AR does win it. But, hey, like you said, big round by Atlanta Dazed, continuing that momentum, trying to win Chumps in 4 games. They don't want to drop a map, it seems like. But here they go. They're going for this B push, a long play. You got to go through this little hotel. Then you go through the B. Somebody has to get top boat while the bomb player makes his way over. But Maui Chums, they got 2 players watching this A side, 2 players watching B. So the split may be good enough for the Maui Chums if they can see this bomb carrier crossing over to the bomb.
And A's going to find that first blood on the 9, found its route out early, so that'll be the confidence they need to go get this bomb down on A as we look. And we see all the control from the Dazed on the A site, and we're going to have to see a complete retake, 3v4, out of Morph Outages and Shadow. So Shadow looking to get into this back building early, try to take a peek out for his teammates, but we see all these Dazed members are kind of beachside out towards that boat and back of that tiki hut. That's even further back, so really just a split setup for the Dazed, just nice and far back, looking to give themselves multiple attempts at killing bomb carrier. And with 20 seconds left to go, this looks hopeless for the Chums.
Yeah, man, you see the bounce out, but Morph got himself in a position. He's on the flank, he's on the pitch. If he can get some big kills, he gets spotted out. He gets spotted out just like that. And Atlanta Dazed, they're on it. They're on their S&D. They knew that he was making his way towards the back. Big kill by Shadow. I didn't even know there was 2 players right there. That was a big kill. I missed that. And then to catch Morph on the flank, Atlanta Dazed, man, they're going to look like Miami. They have a hold on it right now. Maui Chums are going to have to make some in-game adjustments. Atlanta Dazed is going to run away with this one.
Yeah, and I mean, can't really fault them too much. That pick on a 9 really put things in their order, and they were just so confident right in that 4-man push out to the beach. So it, when you're confident like that and you're playing with your numbers, it will go right most of the time. But either way, we're gonna see kind of a counter strat now to Maui. They're gonna look to go 4-man over to this B side, not sending anybody really through piano though. Didn't really want to fall victim to that piano push, and maybe it works out for them as Nime's gonna find one of the ones in the middle there. So that's big. They got a 4v3 now in sight, but 9 will get picked up, and a trade onto outages comes out. So quickly into the 3v2. Now a 2v2 as Morph will find one. Utopian going to look to hop over and help out. They will get a trade onto Morph. As we see, the last one is now on that dock side, and he's got a tall task to find 2, and he will not get either of them, unfortunately, as the Days always have another man.
Yeah, man, they know how to play together as a team. Once the call-outs get made, they get themselves into position. They know what these guys are, and then they just start making plays. You see that shot right there? He knew exactly where he was, and then just ready for the gun battles. They're shooting lasers right now, shooting laser beams. They're not missing shots. Everything is hitting. Utopian being that guy, 3-0. Acro Ace, even being the bigger guy, 5-0. And they're streaking right now, doing what they need to do, Atlanta Dazed, to secure this S&D. They're going, keeping it simple, going to this B site, making sure that they, just keep winning these S&D rounds back and back, sending all their players through this piano room. Morph could find himself with a bad timing if he shoots around his corner, because Agro Ace is just pre-aiming it. Yep, Agro Ace with the first blood puts him on a 6th streak. There is another kill right there. I didn't see. I think that was Shadow who got that blood, and now they're got control of this B side. Bombs like it's going down on this B side. It's up to Shadow and Nines for the retake.
Yeah, gotta seem to find this one at least. There we go. That'll be a quick one to get them a little bit back into favor. Now only a 2v3 as Nime's got to get to work now up here. He probably knows there at least one up here, as he would have got that call out from Shadow, but unfortunately that laydown angle will be a little too strong, so it will be Shadow that now needs to come onto the point and find 3 kills. One again will be that Doc Heady that we've been talking about. It's just not an easy kill, and neither is that one really, so hard to blame him there, but Days just looking unstoppable right now, 4-0.
Yeah, man, these days are just looking really good right now for in this search and destroy. We saw him in the hard point, played a good hard point, came out strong. They coming out strong here on the search and destroy. Maui Chums, we're gonna need a big bounce back like we saw him do in the hard point. They started off, a little, way behind. They made a comeback, so maybe the comeback is on the cards right now. But as the way the Atlanta Dazed are playing, it looks like it's gonna be a tough task as they're sending their players to this B side, trying to get control of this piano building. You can see that the Maui Chums player are taking that long route, going around, trying to take the dock side, trying to get control, and there's Shadow with the first blood. Out of this, is in position to get the second kill. He does get it, and now Maui Chums are in position to win this round. Acro Ace gets founded out. Now Shadow, last one alive, over here by his B side. He throws his tacticals, try to see if he can clear this site. Oh, but he gets taken down by the player in the top hotel. Top hotel room, and Maui Chums finally put one on the board.
Yeah, and I mean, they do so after finding first blood, right? That's just absolutely critical in search and destroy. And I mean, we see it there. I want to say that was one of the first rounds we did get it, especially without the trade right in the end. So able to maybe spread it out a bit, change the strat up a bit, and find themselves around on the board. And 4-1, it's not impossible to come back. I mean, you've got a spot. You'd really like to, obviously, being down 2-0 in this series. So we'll see a Days, though. They look to go back to this pretty aggressive B strat. I wonder how fast they're going to fly out of here. Oh, I'm sorry. This is kind of the Maui going back to B to defend it anyway. But it does look like the Days are going to attack it as well. But again, 2 guys up the stairs will make it tough. Thankfully, a trade comes out for the Maui Chums, though. 3v3 now.
Yeah, 3v3. Blood had to pick up the bomb, and now he's just stuck in this top piano building, trying to see if he can make his way to one of these bomb sites. The call out has to be made. Let's probably rotate this bomb back around towards his A side. Let's see if we can get any players, but he gets spotted in that piano room, so now they know exactly where Blood is. So it's going to be some great plays by him to try to get this bomb down on B. Shadow is playing this back little heady, which is a great spot to play if you are on the defense. It's kind of a hard kill if you play the angle right. And you can play the angle right, but if you got the team kills jumping out, you got the bacon shake, and it works for you. And Murph Morph just can't find one, but Nime is there to have his back. Let's see if Nime can find that other player that's on that
Oh.
heady. He cannot. Now Morph is alone in a 1v2. That player's all the way in the back. Is Morph just going to go for an all-out chow? He is, but he gets spotted out. Atlanta Dazed go up 5-1 in the search and destroy.
And Abel, we haven't really seen that spot become too important other than that round, I would say. There, that talk heady, right? You just have to find them in the end of the day back there, especially if you get the bomb down, right? So pretty tough, but either way, we do see the Dazed absolutely cleaning them up there. Morph unable to make the play in the end of the day, so we are going to be looking now at this last Maui life. They only have one more round. They cannot give any more rounds in this one, so looking at what their push will be here, it looks like they're going to go to that hotel, try this beach push strategy out. They've got number 4 in Shadow kind of holding the parking lot down. Maybe going to see if he can get some of those people that flood out of that aggressive defense strategy on B. But just looking at the timings, we do need to see which Shadow will pick up kills off the start of this because they're both defending the push.
Yeah, you can tell that these Atlanta Dazed players are probably getting the call out saying that they're going to A because they have pushed all the way up into the Maui Chums spawns, but Shadow being, just seeing one of the players backing up, getting to where he needs to be. Getting to where he needs to be, and you got the other Shadow from this back side of the beach on the ticket, finding Morph with the beams. I said Atlanta Dazed has been shooting nothing but lasers, and there goes another one there. Now it's Shadow in a one over here trying to defend off this A side because he knows that they are players over here, but Utopian just says, let me get away with my life. The bomb is down on that A side, so it's going to be a retake now with a 3v2 between Shadow and Utopian.
And into the 3v1 as Outages will pick up that other kill on Utopian. So Shadow's going to have to find all 3 of these kills and the defuse in this time. He's just going to look to go stick it right now. Not going to be able to pick up the defuse. That was picked up by, I believe, maybe the other Shadow, maybe knowing himself a little bit, knowing that he would go for that ninja defuse. So then therefore he thought the other Shadow would also go for it.
Yeah, man, that has to be... That has to be it right there,
Win tuition.
Ninja Defuse is on the cards, especially in this game. Ninjas was big during this Cold War season, so you do not want that to happen, especially if you don't see no gunshots happening after a while. To check the bomb, and Platinum players probably should not get snuck with a Ninja Defuse. So that's a good play, but here goes Atlanta Dazed. Looking like they're going to make their way towards this A site as trying to get his bomb down the A site, trying to call game on the A bomb site. So Nime is going to be the first line defense. He starts shooting shots, but he has to back up. He has to back up because there's too many of them. I think he made the call out saying the A play is on for Atlanta Dazed, but Shadow's going to get himself into a great position to make things mixy for the Maui Chums.
It has this kind of nice flank, right? He will get some free ones if he just keeps moving, but we do see 3 of these Maui Chums have kind of made their way towards the middle of the map, closer to their spawn, so they can play good cutoff kills as well. They're pretty content with just hanging out, waiting for the mistake to be made by the Dazed, and the Dazed do need to plant, but this long flank from Shadow, seemingly like it's going to pay off by the end of it right now. He's just being so cautious, and there we go. He'll get some shots into the back. There you go. He'll get Nime. The jig is up. Now see Outages spring into action. He's going to have to rip it off of his bow. This is a tough shot. Those are beautiful shots out of Outages. Going to find the heady into the 3v3. They'll get another trade. This bomb is down. They do have to find a defuse. Going to get traded out on site by Utopian. They know he's in this corner now. They are into the they got to find a defuse in 30 seconds here, Goon.
Yeah, but you got Shadow in that deep tiki spot, and then you got Utopian in that corner. So like wherever you run, you're just going to run into the fire of these players. Here goes Morph with the kill. Big kill by Morph. Can he find that last player? He's just gonna have to stick it. Yeah, he's just gonna have to just straight stick it and hopefully that his teammate can watch over him. The trophy is down. Now it's up to Shadow. Can Shadow get the play? Oh, good kill, Maui Chums. I think he almost did not see him, but good thing he started firing those shots. Shadow was able to get the turn on to Shadow, and that is Maui Chums getting 3-5, not calling game yet.
No, they battled their way back into this one, and I just want to give Outages even more credit. That shot on the boat there, that is not easy headshot to make, and it was absolutely necessary in the long run of that. And then obviously shout out to the trophy system, because I think that played a huge part in obviously getting that defuse off as well. So are going to see the Dazed kind of blind counter this B push strat now out of Maui. We'll have to see how Maui's dogs are barking, because this is going to be a bloodbath right away.
Yeah, man, let's load it down. They slowed it down just a little bit. Acro does get the first
Off the dock.
blood though on to Shadow. So that's a big first blood. I was just waiting for that player pushing up through piano, but he did not see him. So he knows that they are not in that top piano building. So I was just probably gonna make his way through piano, see if you can see any player. But Utopian actually is in that building, just happened to just be, just happened to get in there without being seen. So now the play is on to get to B. It's a slow play, slow push. Morph has the bomb. Maui Chums, they need for a player to sneak to poke their head out so they can make the numbers advantage even. But I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what they're looking for. Maybe the rotation. Utopian's in there. Yeah, he's got himself in a great spot, but there is the trade by Morph. And it's a 3v2. 3v2 right now. 3v2 right now. Trying to get this bomb down to Ace. Blood just get a kill. No, Blood just ran away with his life. So it's still 3v2, and this bomb like it's still making its way to this B side. Okay, now it just rotated back to A. So there's the rotation that we was waiting for.
Yeah, this is a good late round audible if they're able to get it down in time, which it looks like they will not be able to do. They will get the bomb down, though. Morph's going to have a chance to defend. He's going to run right into a shooter, though, and that is going to be it. Blood and Acro able to apply the pressure instantly and find those 2 kills on the rotation. Maybe just a little bit too late, but in the end of the day, those are big kills. So that'll be the Dazed finding their 6th round, winning this search and destroy to bring this to a 3-0 map count. They just look great right now, Goon.
Yeah, they did. They did look great, man. Everything that they needed to work for them worked.
Back, guys. We are back. This is it. This is what we need to see out of Maui. They need to find this map to keep going in this platinum level championship match. If the Dazed are to come away with this, they will be your chumps. So we need to see Maui fight back right now if they're going to have a shot.
And Utopian's already saying, I don't know about a Maui fight back as he's holding down A by himself, pistol in hand, finally gets taken down by the Maui Chums. He almost had a tick and a half, but now they're sending the reinforcements to this B side. There is a big kill that went by Acro Ace. See, every time you need a big kill, Acro Ace, he's going to be that player to get that kill. Now they got 2 players on this B side. Well, now just 1 as they're trying to get the progression. I think 1 tick has made his way on the B. Morph has to go for the child, but he gets taken down by Utopian in the hook spot. And now there are actually 2 of these Atlanta Dazed players on this B side. So this B side should go in the favor of the Atlanta Dazed, and it does.
And if you know raid control, which I'm sure most people viewing this will, as it has been around for a while, that B site is the hard one to capture. So, I mean, you can kind of get put in a bit of a trap from the A side to get a good defense going on it. But, I mean, in the end of the day, the hard one was captured. So, we'll have to see what Maui can put together. They've got the skills in their favor right now. They've been doing a good job, but 2 kills in for the Dazed. This could be trouble.
Yeah, there's Shadow though. Shadow just pulling out everything he has in his pocket just to get any kill he can.
Show him, Shadow.
Because he knows that he has to reload. He's just going for the chase. Now you think at this time you would think, oh, he just gets the beat down. Finally gets a kill. They pick up a sub and all that to finally get taken down. But trades are going back and forth. 10 to, I think that's 14 are the lives for the Maui Chums in their favor. This is still a lot of time on the clock. It was just 1:13, which is a lot of time. So now they just got to hold off these Maui Chums, get the kills. I mean, hold the Bloody Days, get the kills that go in their favor as there are only 7 players left. Make that 6 or as a 5. Make it 5. I mean, the counters are going to go on my end. And these are the Maui Chums. They gave up B side, but they're doing a great job holding off the A side.
Yeah, they've been doing an excellent job. I mean, they've been able to keep this rather in control, and it looks like they might be able to finish it out right now. They only have a couple more bodies to pick up. They're all going to get the spawns in. A decent last hurrah for the Dazed, but it'll be up to Utopian to pull some absolute magic up. But I doubt he will be able to do that necessarily. There's a nice kill coming in from, I believe, Morph at the end there. So Maui really, they were able to pick up a lot of kills on that B push, and it just didn't work out for them. But able to keep the hold down onto this A point. I don't even think they got any ticks, did they?
Now, not on the A side. They not getting not 1 tick on the A side. Maui Chums did a great job of pulling off that A side, defending it well. We all said that B side was the hardest side to defend, but Maui Chums showed us that A side seems like it's going to be the harder side to take. But now they are on an offense, the Maui Chums. They need to keep winning these rounds. They need to win in this control to at least, win around in this championship series. So this is a big map for the Maui Chums here.
No, exactly. And I mean, they're in a good position to at least give themselves a chance, right? They just need to find a tick onto B in the end of this if it should be that they capture A. Just to give themselves a chance to get that defense right going into that map or round 5. So, but obviously we're looking a little bit ahead. They could be doing it as in a 3-0 for all we know. But bloodbath over on this A point. It does look like Maui's going to come out on top, and they probably should get that capture in now.
Yeah, they got one player there. You can see that Atlanta Dazed is probably now sending their resources over towards this B site. 2 big kills go in their favor. So now they're starting to get map control. Atlanta Dazed. His blood is going for that last challenge. He's going for that last challenge onto the A side. Did not let those Maui Chums give it up. Look, he's got there's another kill there by Acro. 2 kills by Acro. And this A side is going to be a tough last tick for the Atlanta Dazed to get. Now Maui Chums, they got most of the resources over at this B site. You got Morph in that money room to get a good cutoff spot, but you got to watch basketball because that is where blood is. Blood clears the hill, clears off this B site, and now Maui Chums with a minute left on the clock. They're down by 3 lives, trying to figure out which site they're going to take.
Yeah, unfortunately not able to find that tick onto B, or else this would still be a very decent position. But, I mean, either way, they're kind of in an okay spot. They got a bit of pressure, but these nice kills coming out of the day is going to be able to back them down. Morph will be able to trade 1, but all 3 of his teammates being sent back to spawn, and now he will follow them. Maybe with these spawns, they'll be able to quickly get out to A and finish that off, but it does look like the Dazed arrows are starting to go that way, but they are respecting the push. They're just holding angles. They're going to try and take a late flank at this. Seemingly going okay. He's going to switch to the second gun. Not going to be able to pick it up, but his teammate Shadow will find one on the Morph. This is our big kills right now. If you're Maui, you need to find these and get this last point on A. There's a battle going on in the ring. That'll go down. That'll be Maui that comes up victorious on that. They will find that last tick. They are now tied with the Dazed. Even if they are to lose this round, they will be tied in ticks, but boy, would they love one more.
Yes, they just need one more tick just to have a little advantage. Oh, big battles going down on the stairs, but cannot be won. But there is 2 Maui Chums now coming from bottom apartment. They're trying to push up. There's going to be a big player. Oh, out of just found Utopian. So now it's going to be up to Red Shadow. He gets taken down. Now there's 1 player on this B side. Big kill on the blood. The Acro Ace is going to be the last man up for his team. There's got the word to Jim. Stack the point. There goes that 1 sick tick that they needed. They're trying to get that second segment. They back Acro Ace up with the nade. Now here comes the child. 2 kills go in for the Atlanta Dazed. There's 1 player left. There is blood with the last 2. There's the clearance. Now there's 1 Maui Chum left. That is 9, but 2 segments on B is what Maui Chums needed. Can 9 clutches up. He got to find 8 kills, and that's going to be a hard thing to do, and he gets taken down. Atlanta Dazed tie this control up 1-1, but Maui Chums have this segment advantage.
Yeah, maybe lost the battle, right, but could win the war in the end of it with that work done at the very end to find all those kills. I thought they were going to even get that entire round, right? They found so much pressure, but that's why the Dazed are here, right? That's why we're watching the Platinum division. These guys show out even when it looks like they have no shots, so they were able to clean things up. Make it 1-1 in this round, but like we said, Maui coming out ahead on the ticks. They've got to be happy about that. They've got to turn that into some more success on this map because it is by no means over.
No, it's not. We seen how hot these Atlanta Dazed players are. We see Shadow starting off with the first blood though for Maui Chums. So that is a great first blood for the Maui Chums. And you can see they're trying to make their way over to this B site. Big kills going in their favor. But Shadow, he's just doing what he has to do right now for his team to keep them off. Now they challenge him. Now the stack should happen on this B site. They got 2 players there. You know, Atlanta Dazed, they like to get this B side out the way first. So this is something that we saw in the first round. So it's going to be up to Maui Chums to try to hold it off. But to give Atlanta Dazed 27 lives to go for that A side, I think is a little too much life. So there goes the defense for Maui Chums defending off this B side, but it left the A side wide open.
Yeah, and I think you take that trade-off if you're the Chums, right? They clearly wanted that. They made that 4-man collapse happen. And, I mean, they even have a guy, Outages, who's going to try and play this ring now, and he's going to find a kill. If he can do any more, if this can get really good for them. They found 3. Are they able to find this 4th guy in blood? They will do so. But this is going to be all these spawns out to the mansion. Where's Morph? Is he going to be able to come back to this? Is he going to expect 3 guys to be here right away? This could be bad. He's got to get at least 1 to slow them down. He's not going to get it. 4 men coming out of mansion now. We are going to have to see Maui snap into action quickly.
Yeah, there's 1 kill that win the favor for Maui Chums from the money room, but 2 kills just go in the favor for Atlanta Dazed. Now they got the word to Jim Stack on the point. Morph and his teammates are there. Can he find a second? He does. And there is a big clearance for the Maui Chums. 14-18 are the lies. 34 seconds on the clock. Atlanta Dazed, they got to pick a site, and they got to pick a site. Now they can't keep going back and forth. They got 2.5 ticks on B, 1 tick on A. So these are some big pushes that they got to do. Aggravates with a big kill, but he gets traded out instantly. 2 big kills for the Maui Chums. Now it looks like Atlanta Dazed are going to have to now just fight for this B side.
And they're going to be just flinging themselves at it, right? Because they don't have any time to waste. So if Maui can just trade out effectively, they will be in a great spot to win this. And it looks like they do. They're going to send all 4 Atlanta Dazed members back to spawn. I don't know if they even have time to get back to a hill. They will not have the time. That is a huge Maui defense win. And I believe that was 3 ticks again for the Dazed, right?
Yeah, just 3 ticks. That's all the Dazed was able to maintain. So Maui Chums have a full have the tick advantage. I think they have the tick advantage. No, but it's 5-6 because it's 6 ticks for the Atlanta Dazed. So all Maui Chums have to do in this offensive round, well, first off, let's just keep it realistic. They should just win it. They have to win it. But if they don't win this round, all they need is 2 ticks, 2 segments. It doesn't even matter if they get a whole segment. They need just 2 segments from either side for them to have the advantage going into that round 5.
Yep, but I like it. You're right with the momentum here. You just want to send a shock letter to this Dazed team that you're not going away in this series. You want to win it right here aggressively, and it looks like they're going to do that right now. They're trying to anyway. The first kill was their favorite. It got traded out immediately. This one's going to go also in their favor, so this is going to be Maui on this A point, getting to work quickly, and we're going to have a fight between Nime and mid. Maybe he'll find one and get his way to B, but it looks like he's just coming to help out the team, push his way through mid anyway, and they are finding the kills out of this A point, so the shutdown in mid is not too bad. They will get A point. They'll have a full 2 minutes and 15 seconds to get towards this B point. And they've already got some good pressure, Goon.
Yeah, they got the life advantage too, but they got to watch out for blood, and money room is going to make the lives a little bit even. Morph now, he's got to just take his time, wait for his teammates to make their way up to have his back a little bit, to get some more map control, and now they're trying to go through kitchen, trying to go through money. I like the play. I like the control, and now they got 9 on the hill. They're pushing up to try to get the spawns. They know players are coming from his backside. Outages dropping the kill streak on to that pathway for them to run. Now they're going to run right into his face. Can he find both of these kills? No, he can only find one. All of Atlanta Dazed are fighting through money, and there is the kills that go in the favor of the Maui Chums. I think it's 20-18 or 19-15 are the lives right now. Favor of Maui Chums. 1:40 on the clock. Can they get this B-side Q?
Yeah, they were able to keep their pressure, but that kill in the Tiki Hut is going to be a problem. But Blood will go down. The pistol will get him, and that'll be a pickup for the Krig. That'll be 3 down. Maui's going to have 3 kills. This will be the 4th. They're going to get traded out, one of them, but Nime is on at this point uncontested, so he will be able to get probably the 2nd tick for them. They're all snapping into action. These kills are everything right now. They're looking for these kills. Blood's going to find the first one, I believe, for the Atlanta Dazed. These trades are everything. They got to find more. There we go. Maui's getting one. Utopian in the backside. He'll get picked up now. The Tiki Hut pushes in. They've got 2 ticks. They're looking top window. The man on the basketball court is now the kill they got to get. Nine will find that one. It looks like this is going to be it unless Ace can get in. He won't. The Chums are going to win this one 3-1, Goon. They're back.
Yeah, the Chums are back. Ray control. This is their map for sure. You see the streets coming in. They had everything they needed to win this map. 3-1 fashion. And that map, I don't even think everyone really wanted the ticks. They was like, let's just get the kills. Let's just make sure we win this. And
you couldn't be more right. As we see these players loading in, Dazed are probably going to want a 4th member for this potential final championship match. This will be the one. The man is here, apparently. He's got just a ghost scoreboard, but he will show up if he gets executed onto it anyway. So Maui finding the first blood, but quickly traded out. This is a brown house battle right now as they are going at it. Blood is right in it, but he's going to retreat to the deli. They're going to try and play numbers 3v3 now as we see the map kind of slow down.
Yeah, man, the map had to slow down after they got those trades back and forth. Making it 3v3 still, you got Acro Shadow and this last player. I can't think of his name right now, but it would hit me. And we got Nime, Shadow, and Morph up. Well, the last player is Blood. So the last player for Atlanta Dazed is Blood. So there we go, 3v3. Looks like they're going to make it to this B side. I don't know. They're being hesitant. They don't know. They're going to go around, trying to see if they can check this back alley. A double chow on his back alley. There is player, it was that Acro, he is back here. So this is going to be a big trade if Shadow can get it. No, he does not find it. And Atlanta Dazed starts off where they left off in last Search and Destroy, coming up 1-0.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're Maui, right, you found that first blood, and then when it got traded out, everything kind of slowed down, and I mean, that's going to favor the defense team, right? Because now they can kind of back you back into those spawns and just, start predicting your routes again. So, I mean, I'm not sure what else you'd do differently, but either way, it's 1-0 to the Dazed, and we're going to see them now on the offense picking up this bomb. I wonder if they will take a chance out at this aggressive A push. It looks like they will. They're going to fly over here. I wonder if there's trophies yet. Probably not, but grenade's going to land. There's going to be a hit. There's going to be first blood out of the Dazed. It's big. They have a high success rate when they pull that first blood out, as we've seen in Miami. Shots ringing out across standoff right now. And again, they're going to try and execute this push, but Outage is looking to get a little frisky on the map.
Yeah, I was just trying to push up. He did spend that call out from that player on that bottom track. Can he get this trade? He does get a trade, big trade. He throws the nade out, but he got spares from the Brown building attacking this from every side. Atlanta Dazed, they do have the bomb. They do have the man advantage. So I think with Outages being in that spot, he may have got himself called out because they're going for the chow. They're going for the push now. They know exactly where he's at because they're going to take his time. He has to go get the bomb. So actually, they don't even need to challenge him. It's just waiting for him to come through. He does find one. Can he find? Oh, he almost found that second, but he has to back up. But now it's just him by himself trying to find his last player. Time is not going to work against him. Oh, he finally knows where he's at. He's got to go for the chow. He's going for the chow, but he does not win the battle. Atlanta Dazed go up 2-0.
Yeah, Outage is really just putting on a performance, trying to get his way back. Solo break back into the site, right? Having to get the regen, find all his health bars. Picked up that first kill in the corner. Now he's going to find Acro Ace. And I mean, Blood, choosing the hardened strategy from Pokemon, if you will. Shout out to my man T-Morg, but just going to hit the laydown on the ground, right? You don't got to fight a battle if you don't have to. You got the bomb, counting down anyway. So forcing Outages to chow that again, and he's able to pick it up in the end. So 2 great rounds out of the Dazed. They are only 4 rounds from clinching a championship.
Yeah, man. I mean, championship on the line. They know it. They knew they lost the last time. So this time, they probably, probably went over the VODs. These teams probably watched over their VODs, probably seeing what they did wrong. So this time, they're gonna try to fix it up. Brown building seems like it is the play for Maui Chums to get one player in here, try to get up to this B site. But it seems like it's hard. They got a player Outages who is close to the site. I think he made the deli check. He just threw a tactical check to see if there's anybody here. Nobody is there yet. Trophy now down on the site. Oh! First blood goes to Blood for Atlanta Dazed as he gets a big kill onto the bomb carrier. Now it's 9. Oh, he just putting shots down. These guys, they just cannot get the kills to go in their favor right now. So they got to figure out where they're going to do. They're trapped in between these little castle section. So he got to back out. He's got to back out. He's got to make his way around. Got to try to go all the way around because now Shadow is in the back. But this A site, it always got a great angle to plant the bomb. Acro Ace gets himself in a position. Good kill by Acro Ace. Now it's up to Shadow and a 1v2 try to win this round for the Maui Chums.
Yeah, Acro Ace just having all the information he needed from that spot, able to play the angles and make it work, as now we see the push come in from Shadow with the Raffica, but will not get them. As Dazed just looking so poised on the map. Their defenses have looked so clean. They just look so stress-free, right? There's know exactly what they need to hold. They do not need to worry. Don't need to push anything too far. Just get your deli checks in. Just come peek that bomb off square if you're Acro Ace, right? 4-1 off the start of this, 5-0 for Blood. I mean, they haven't even needed Utopian so far, as this is looking a lot like that Miami map we've seen, right? 3-0 now from the Dazed. Either way, we got to see Maui fight back right now.
Yeah, Maui has to do the fight back. They got to watch out for Blood, who is looking for Blood as he's going over to this B site. They know that there's 2 players here. You see out the Atlanta Dazed immediate push up, but there is the first blood by Outages on the Acro Ace. But 2 kills just go in the favor of Atlanta Dazed. They may now want to think about wrapping this bomb back to this A site, but nah, they're just going to get control of this B site and probably plant that B.
Yep, finding this lane in. Gonna be able to get this plant off, it looks like. There we go into the 3v2 now. Need to get something from Shadow and Morph. They've got to find something right now. Again, we know Atlanta is not gonna play too aggressively. They're gonna make the Maui Chums push the clock on them. There's the first one for Shadow. It's a 2v2 now. He'll get traded out though. Morph's gonna find that one back. It's a 1v1 now. 25 seconds on the clock. Got this guy in the brown house. Will Morph be able to get a good lane on him? He's just gonna try and stick this, but it's not gonna work out. Utopia is too smart for that. As 4-0 for the Atlanta Dazed. They're getting close, Goon. I'm sure they can taste it.
Yeah, they're tasting this throwback Cold War championships. Just 2 rounds away. Atlanta Dazed are from being crowned the throwback champions of the Cold War. And I mean, they came out and they just been playing to their perfection. Blood 7-0, being a menace for his team, and that is what Atlanta Dazed needs to win these rounds. 4-0, looking to try to win this 5. Looking to try to just get a flawless victory. It seems like so they're taking their time. Bomb going down on this A site. So let's see how Atlanta Dazed retake this Q.
Yeah, here we go. They got a bomb down. They got 4 guys up. This is a great spot for Maui to get around on the board. They just need to execute now. That first blood going to come on the way of the Dazed, and the second. I'm able to at least trade one back, but he's seeing people get into that A site, and they don't have nobody over there anymore. So a bit of a retake scenario for the Maui team that's got to defend this bomb, as it's a 3v1. That'll be the trade. The Dazed just cannot be broken right now. This is just absolutely immaculate Call of Duty out of the Dazed.
Yeah, man. I mean, they're playing real good Call of Duty. They're just 1 round away from being crowned the championship. I mean, the play by Blood, just go ahead, let them plan it. I'm gonna go ahead and drop one of my streaks down, and for one of those streaks to get a kill was big, and it got kind of the call out to Norway's guys had to be in one of the 2 buildings, either in Brown building or that back warehouse. And man, this play by Utopian was absolutely crazy. So I mean, you can make plays like that in the championship game. You deserve to win your championship.
Yeah, you couldn't have said it better. I mean, in the end of the day, it's kind of a drive for show, putt for the dough situation, right? Like, we're seeing the S&D for the dough right now. I mean, the Dazed have looked just absolutely incredible. This is gonna be 12 to 3, or yeah, 12 to 3 map count would be at the end of this round. But again, it's not over yet. You just take it 1 round by each round if you're Maui, but it's got to start now, right? They've got to find these kills, and we see almost the entire Delhi team, as in the Dazed team, are in the back, but this is in the back ice cream shop. They're going to find a pistol kill in the spawn, so 4v3 for the Dazed, and Outage is going to find one, though, trade it back. That'll be a 3v3. Trades are coming back and forth. Maui's trying to go out with a bang if they are going to go out.
Yeah, they're gonna go. It's gotta go bang 9. Trying to find one. He does find one. Can he find his player that's right here on this little statue? I don't know if he can, but he's looking. He's trying to get that kill. It's a 2v2. So Atlanta Dazed, they are taking their time now. Blood is just making his way back over towards this B site. 1 player is on A. They got A control, but I think they're just gonna back up. Probably rotate the bomb back to B where Blood is. I don't know. They're just probably not. Just take their time. See if they can get a call out. Blood is being aggressive. Blood. Oh, Blood did find the kill before he gets traded out. So now it's a 1v1 Morph versus Utopian. Utopian putting the bomb down on A. Let's see how Morph retakes this Q.
Yep, 1v1 championship on the line. Utopian been absolutely grinding out Cold War. Wants 1 more to put a ring on it. Here comes the battle. Morph and him are challenged. That'll be the kill for Utopian. He's going to put a ring on the finger of him and his teammates. A 6-0 to put them up 4-1 in the best of 7. What a win out of the Dazed, Goon.